Voidwalkers, the Dark Souls invaders of Deepwoken, with most of them definitely having some kind of history in rogue lineage. But unlike rogue lineage, Deepwoken is a lot more PvE focused. So, with someone who hates Deepwoken PvP, just wants to peacefully kill Sharkos in a cave and gets jumped by a Voidwalker, let's just say they get a little angry. And when a person gets mad, they have a obligated need to express this madness on the Deepwoken Discord, complaining how they've been ganked for the 7th time that day and they are quitting the game, despite this being the 5th time they've typed that message and will most likely never escape their endless torment. It is quite crazy how much controversy has been stirred up around Voidwalkers. The only other changes to the game that has had the same effect was removing move stacking and the addition of the gay sissy hypno that was hidden within the soundtrack, though at least that controversy was kept within the super secret tester channel. Something that I found out about Voidwalkers is that apparently the dev that put them in the game was the same person that made Verdant Moon, and in Verdant Moon there were covenants, which was basically factions that would give you certain abilities for doing certain objectives. One of these covenants was the Shadow Covenant, which was centered around doing assassinations and involved killing players in order to progress the covenant. Also, to get this covenant, you had to jump into Void. Seems familiar? Well, it doesn't matter, because even if this is carried over content, it has been the only actual content that has been added to Deepwoken in the 9 months the game has been out, aside from Hell Mode and Trial 1. But anyways, you may be wondering what it's like to be a Voidwalker. Well, it sucks just as much as getting killed by a Voidwalker, because for every solo PvE farmer that gets ganked by a Voidwalker, there's a freshy Voidwalker doing a 2-star bounty, unknowing of the fact that the 2-star felon they're fighting is actually a level 50 with Bell that has his entire clan waiting on menu to join his server and destroy the Voidwalker. The star system for bounties is one of the most confusing mechanics in the game. Trusting the stars on a bounty that the player you're fighting is actually the same level as you is the exact same as trusting a fresh spawn near Void that he isn't going to strong left you and destroy your entire progression. Most 3-star bounties can start at the low level of 30, all the way to the slightly higher level of 50, which means that bounties may or may not have their residence by then. I wouldn't be surprised if the entire star system was broken this entire time, and in like 5 weeks, we will get a patch note where Archmage says, "Sorry guys, it seems like the bounty system was broken this entire time, and the stars on bounties were completely random and not based on level at all. It was placebo all along." And the update won't fix it at all and somehow make the problem even worse. Despite all this, I think that Voidwalking was a good addition to the game because it created a reason to play this dry ass game. I rate Voidwalkers a 4-star bounty out of the thousands of cries to remove it. If you like this video, subscribe and I'll make more. Goodbye.